What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another fantastic edition of Midnights with Marques Maybin. Get on in here. Please drop a line. Let me know you're in here. Just finishing up a couple of little notes, last second notes. Hold on, because I gotta pass on a lot of information. So there's that. What else am I forgetting? What else? What do I need to inform you about? Get your questions in here. Get them all in. Let me make sure that I have any good information that I can pass along. Hold on, I have to. I just had to respond to a thank you note. I received. Hold on. I don't feel like doing that right now. Let's go see if we got a little football. Okay. That's my account right there. What do I need? Tweet it out. Point concentration. Let's see if we have this. Ooh, okay, we don't have that. Okay, that's not the new stuff. We can't find that at the moment, but just a few of our favorites. Blah, blah, blah. We may have to go to another site to check that out. So good evening, Kelly. Good evening. Where you been at? We've been saving the world one day at a time. Duke calls out Louisville. What do you mean by that, Lawrence? Do you mean by running up a number on Boston? Oh, hold on, I messed that up. Running up a number on Boston College. Is that what you're saying? What do y'all think my love language is, if you had to guess? I'll have to figure that out a little later on. I have so much anxiety about tomorrow. Ditto, Aston. Ditto. Talk me off the ledge. I have anxiety too, but I am kind of getting to the moody, no excuses anyway. So right now is not the perfect time. Now, why could we make see, that's the thing. We never got a chance to make up our BC games, our winnable games. I mean, not winnable. You get what I'm saying. Duke is favored by 2, of course. I guess they're technically at home. So I guess that's what you're gonna do next time I need a head coach. So there's that. Did y'all hear about the funny story, y'all? Hold on, let me make sure. I'm gonna pass along some information to y'all. Listen, I don't know how many of y'all are in here actually listening to the show today, but listen, if you text into the show a bunch of negative stuff, we will, and we have tracked down people who consistently try to troll, bombard, super negative my show. Do y'all know we found out who was posting all that Mac Train stuff today? And it's somebody y'all know. It's somebody y'all actually listen to. How many threes will Duke make tomorrow? Juwan, I think they emptied out their clip. Seems Duke is emphasis on shooting more threes. That's possible. Coach K, man, saw what Alabama was doing and just said, I'm going to try it. Notre Dame keeps it rolling. They were 5.5 at Duke. That's funny. What's good, Derek? Hold on. Oh, I didn't get my I'm sorry, y'all. I do a better job when I bring my mouse. So let me go get that. Definitely get your questions in here. I got a couple little funny stories. A couple of funny little anecdotes that I gotta run by y'all. I gotta tell y'all, I do have to let y'all in on some drama, some work drama that's going on. We might have to revisit that as a team, but I'll ask your advice on that. Part of me says I should just let it ride, and part of me says I should go hard. But I'll get y'all's opinion on it. I don't know where. I hope I didn't leave that in there, y'all. I'll be so disappointed. Oh no. Oh no. I hope I didn't leave my microphone cover on the studio microphone. That would be horrible. That would be so bad if I left my microphone cover in there. That would not be good at all. I hope it just fell out and fell in the car or something. My God. Ready for all CJ3K? I am ready for tomorrow. I will say that in all honesty. I am excited about tomorrow. I'm just going to be able to I'm only going to be able to do a 30-minute pregame show tomorrow. So that is a little programming note, but I do enjoy the 30-minute pregame shows because they're really action-packed. I can't really take a lot of calls unless y'all got something like really big you want to get in there with the 30-minute shows. So there's that. Okay, let me try to run down. Okay. Let me just run through a little. Michelle Lear, what's going on? Okay, I'm trying to catch up. I'm ready to bust Duke. Good evening, Kelly. Yeah, I think they shot lights out. I don't see that happening unless they just turn into a full 3-point shooting team. Beat twice, right? I know. We'll be ready tomorrow to look. TV Teddy gonna be there. Have so much anxiety about that. That's gonna be funny. Cam 9. I know. You're right about that. After the game, act like they want Louisville. Are you just seeing? Don't just be spreading rumors. If they said something and called it out, then I'll play with that. But if they didn't say nothing, minus 5.5. I need a win, Lauren. Notre Dame keeps rolling. Who they beat up on? Pittsburgh or somebody? What's up? I'm ready okay. Now I'm catching up. When you get beat down twice, you have a fake toughness. They may be doing the nice fake bravado thing. I wouldn't put that past anybody. Got to get Ryan. Listen, Birdhead Ryan. We found out who was doing it. Wait, Ryan, are you talking about the guy on the text line that we called out? Is that what you're talking about in particular? Because if so, we might have a little bit more. As to who, it's a name, y'all. It's a name that y'all have heard on the show. Oh, you enjoyed the text call out? James, what's going on? Sam got to be more aggressive. That's why I give him low grades. Erasmus gets mad at me for giving Sam bad grades, but Sam got to be aggressive. So you're saying I need to go back and watch today's show? Will, we had a moment where I got a little worked up. Yes. What about Pops Jones, Aston? Hey, you want to explain to people what Pops Jones said? Uh-oh. Hard to sleep tonight with this anxiety. I know that's right. Listen, Coach is teasing us about Carly coming in. Jocelyn. Don't say any names. Don't say any names, right? No names. Jocelyn, our girl was so funny tonight. Listen, Jocelyn, our girl was in the meeting and she gave her opinion on something, right? Gave her opinion on the structure of the meeting, right? And she says, oh, I just want y'all to know, though, I'm not volunteering my name for this position in any kind of Jocelyn. So I'm in, I joined that board, right? The Dean's Council of the College of Arts and Sciences for the University of Louisville. Jocelyn, when our girl got on there and said, but I am not volunteering my name for either one of these jobs. Oh my God, that was so funny. That was so funny. And listen, Jocelyn, she did it with some edge. Just do the game predictions and one for the pregame. Hold on. I want to hear the name of the troll. Do you really? With this gold jersey? Yeah, I did know that. Brian, do you really want to know who the guy was? Because you might. I mean, hold on. No, oh, okay. Buzzer beater versus Wake. Okay. Last second, because I heard they were winning by a lot. My guess is the softball dad, Dustin. Yes, sir. The negative. It drives me crazy. I don't know if y'all force me to tell, I'll tell. Listen, Carleek's dad says if Carleek doesn't hear what he wants to hear from the NBA guys, he's coming back. Details. Jason, you talking about details of the troll call? Because I might be in the mood tonight to call out a couple people. Y'all, if y'all keep listening, and I can be gassed up, put it that way. Didn't hear the tease, but was that true, Carly? Listen, he said, or his dad said, because y'all know Tim Sullivan went and reached out to Pops, Carly. Oh, oh, Johnson, that is funny. She said, I am not participating in that at all. Yeah, no. He listen. If they say the right thing, he'll leave. But it's just saying it's still a lot more. Erastus, I was just talking about you. I'm still grading Sam harsh if he's not extra aggressive. Jocelyn, oh my God, that was so funny. She said it with some bite too. She was like, before y'all even start, look, she was like, as somebody who's done both of those jobs, this is what helps and that's what helps. And I am not volunteering my name for any one of these. Oh my God. You can hear her saying that too. She said, listen. It might not be fun for other people. That was one of the funnest things I've done in a while. I am so glad to be on the Dean's Council of the College of Arts and Sciences. I am going to have so much fun with that. And so look, so I get in the room, Jocelyn. So I get in the room. I see one of my ladies that I know, you know what I'm saying? I'm pumped because I see her, right? And then I kind of like do a one scan, right? And then I look down and then I'm like, am I in the right place? Because I didn't know who was all in there. Will, do I need to spill the beans? Shane, how important is it that I tell? On a scale from 1 to 10, is it true? Defections from the team are what defections? Unless you know something I don't. Nah, he's different. He got different ears. All jobs at baskets, North Carolina State Davis. I know. You still salty about that. Go ahead and call out the snakes in the grass. Okay. Okay, yeah, Tim Sullivan went muted. Oh, hold on. Because y'all are starting to leave me no choice. I'm starting to think y'all. Okay, Solo. I will tell you. Yeah, I don't know the defections. 12. What's up with 12? Yes, but okay. Then they should be named. Okay, 10. Hold on. Yes, Josh. Hold on, Josh. I'm gonna get to that. If you don't tell, we're gonna lose. Don't be threatening my team's wins. So this is. I won't tell y'all how we found out, right? But here's the thing. If y'all have heard the show, let's just say over the last year, if you've been a listener of Middays with Marques Maybin, y'all know there are certain voices mixed with negative energy every time. And I felt like it was my personal mission. Like I've got to bring some positivity. Yeah, okay. So people who are just now who didn't know the story, we keep looking at this text line, right? And the text line is just saying, if he doesn't win this one, then he's not the guy for the job. If he doesn't win this, then everybody's gonna jump off the Mac train, and then they should. Okay, I read that, right? I'm like, Jesus Christ! Like I can't stand if they don't lose. Everybody sets you up. Like how many times do I have to tell y'all? People set you up by saying this is a do or die game, so they can spend the next 4 days talking about how much you suck. Right? Like, stop falling for that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I read that, right? And I tell Steve, I say, you know what, Steve? Because I can see this person has sent a lot of text. I said, Steve, just scroll up a month or something. Just scroll up and go look at what he was saying a month ago. And a month ago, it was something, the exact same thing. Satterfield and all the defections are, and who could blame them? So it was a bunch of harping on Satterfield and how we're going to suck and all this, right? And we're going to lose all our recruits. And then you go back further than that. If we lose the Kentucky game, Rick Pitino's 2-9 against Kentucky, whatever he is. If Mac loses against Kentucky, then the whole Mac train thing is dead, and it should be. It was the exact same phrasing in December. It's March. So you could keep on scrolling up and you could keep on seeing a negative bombardment of the text every day, right? Jason, you know it was Joe. Oh my God, Jason, you know it was Joe. You know that was Joe, who has been bombarding the text line with anti-Satterfield, anti-Mac over and over and over. And he got salty when he called in because I'm like, Joe, you say the same thing for every coach. You don't want, like, I've never seen Joe just defend anybody. Nobody's good. No, I'm just looking for the next loss in my life every single day. Golly. You, who is Joel? Chang, will somebody tell Chang who Joel is, please? Golly. Oh, Vaughn, of all time. I don't know, no Joel. Joel, Joe. I was like, oh my God, Joel. Joel. And when I listen, when we found out who it was, I was like, that may be the most least surprising thing that I've ever discovered in all of my time on this earth. Literally. Jason, tell them who he is. Tell Chang who he is. What about, oh my God, you talk about miserable. Oh my God. And I'm like, I don't even know what, like, I swear, some people they just go to sports to transfer the energy. I didn't even listen today. I knew you went, yeah, right, Jason. I knew I was giving a hint by saying, like, I know if y'all been listening for the last year, you know there are some names, right? He calls all the time. Joe has not called in a while. I think. Oh my God, Joe! I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, he is a handful, man. And here's the thing, y'all know me. I let him go, and when I let him go, and then he just starts going down and down and negative. Everybody, the text line is blowing up. The text line is literally saying, you need to cut him off, hang up, cut him off, hang up. Who, this dude's so negative. And I'm just like, no, I mean, he called in, so I'm gonna let him finish, you know what I'm saying? And it just, oh my God, it's just, they desperately want Duke in the tournament. I agree with that. Yeah, listen, Ethan has his moments too, man. Ethan definitely has his moments. And I'm just like, Ethan, we just beat Kentucky, and then you said we got to win 2 more in a row. Oh God. I think Ethan did one today or something with Steve. Now that I think about it. Hold on. I just want to catch up with definition of bah humbug. It is Joel Humbug. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Sometimes we call it James sound like I know. Oh God. No, listen, Joel was, I don't think there's no way you're gonna be able to play basketball or play any sport. There's no way you're gonna be able to do this. NFL, you can't play. I mean, I'm like, Joel, like, it costs nothing to be optimistic. It does not cost anything. It is free. He tried. Listen, he tried. Right. I know, if it makes you that miserable. I know. Or you just fall in love with the misery. The misery hurts so bad that you go search for it. Can't wait for the next time he calls. Nah, listen. If he's not in this room right now under another name, he's probably in right now under another name. Let the haterade flow. But I wouldn't call him out actually, like, on air for that. DK, we should. Oh yeah, Lonnie, don't get me started on that one. It's in the mail. That's funny. Ethan more so about UK. Oh yeah, about UK, he goes crazy. Joe's favorite show. Oh, I guarantee it. Oh, speaking of. Hold on. Some people love misery. Okay. It just something can't be going right. Speaking of, you know what, y'all? What's the drama at the studio? You know what, y'all? You know what? Hang out with me for a second. I am going to go to my freezer and get a couple of cubes of ice. Y'all just sit tight with me. I think y'all might hear some studio drama. Cause some of this studio drama has gone way too far now, y'all. And when I say way too far, I do mean way too far. I'll tell y'all about it, and then we'll try to we'll listen to it. Because I don't think it's gonna be hard to find. Yeah. Since y'all got some good energy, I think I can reciprocate. Let me pour a little focus. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Just need a couple more seconds. What did y'all eat for dinner tonight? Y'all have anything good? Jocelyn, that was so funny. Jocelyn, I was trying to be mature and not laugh. Because it was my first day. Jocelyn, that was so funny. Erasmus, I'm still going to be harsh on Sam. Yes, listen. Y'all know it was Joe. Oh my God. He just had a book, y'all. And it's like think about it. If I could read, if I could take y'all phone, if I could literally take your phone right now and the blood orange, what's going on, Tyrone? The blood orange is the one. So this is what we're gonna do. But wait, okay, we got drama or Ellis is killing. I got a DM from somebody that's passing along some information on Ellis. Actually, I don't need to move that. Hold on, let me make another folder for this, y'all, because this is important stuff. Hold on, Deans. I gotta make a new folder real quick. Let me put some of these attachments in the folder so I don't lose them. Keep them on my desktop. Okay, that's good. That's important. Okay, there's that. Now, this is what I'll do. I'll go over to, okay, I'm gonna try to get to this drama quick. Okay, so if y'all listen to, okay, fresh ice cubes, yes indeed. Like I said, they putting it both. Yeah, they go at the very least put us in timeout. So here's the thing, the drama. I get a call. Okay. For y'all who didn't hear the show today, or a refresher for some people who did. On the show, we were talking about, do you want to play Boston College, or do you want to play Duke, or do you want the easy route and all that stuff, right? So this is a little debate me and Steve like to have, right? Steve is he don't care. He wants to win. He don't care about how you win. He just wants to win. He wants the easiest route. And I was telling Steve that, there's kind of something inside me that I feel bad when I say I want the easy opponent, because that's just the athlete in me. You're not allowed to say, I want that team or that team. You're supposed to say any team can win, and I don't care who wins. I'll take them all, both on. Like that's how you're wired to think as an athlete. I don't care who wins. If the better team wins, good, because I can bust that team, right? And if the bad team wins, it's like, I don't care. I'm going to bust them anyway. So I don't like rooting for a different team, but I get it. And the fan in me says, okay, I want the Boston College, of course. But the athlete in me just has a little hard time, right? So this is what happened. It is very important. So Steve says on the show, he says, yeah, man, Mitch is talking about, Louisville fans are acting scared of, or scared of Duke or something, right? And what I said is, yeah, but I said Mitch is not, I'm not taking that as an athlete, Mitch, saying he wants to face Duke. That's not an athlete talk. That's just saying the fans sound scared, right? So I explained that, like, yeah, Mitch ain't talking from an athlete point of view, right? So no, no. I know what you're saying. I'm just saying my athlete my inner athlete gets a little stronger when I start deciding on, what I'm saying? And that's just me, right? So by the time it gets over to Cat West over there, Andy and Mitch, Andy's out here saying, oh, Maybin said if you didn't play D1 sports, you can't talk. You shouldn't be talking. Or if you didn't play D1, you shouldn't be talking about sports. What? Or framing it like Maybin said. So basically, you got a bunch of media acting like Marques says y'all shouldn't talk sports because y'all didn't play. I didn't say that, but that's how they were running with it, right? So I'm like, John, stop it, man. What's going on? Mikowski. Dude, Mikowski's first dude smacking boards on everybody. So right. So I told like Steve was telling me about it, and I'm like, and I heard a little bit of it late, but I'm like, if I gotta go back and listen to this, like it's gonna enter. And and when I heard it, they were just hating. Like they were hating with a kind of energy, y'all. They were hating with a level of energy that'll make your head spin. Like literally. That was a big time game winner by Notre Dame. My God. So I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on it, but we will check it out to see if this is gonna be real drama or like are y'all gonna get me to if y'all want me to participate in the studio drama. I mean, listen, y'all act like I ain't gonna be ready for super smoke. like I swear it. I'm gonna get busy. Yeah, that game winner was nice. Okay, this is what I'll do. Okay, y'all know the routine. Let me know if the sound's too low. Let me know if the sound's too high. You know the routine. I think we got it pretty good by now. Chrome tab. I'm going right here. Going to share an audio. Let's go right on to it. Let's find out where it is. Is this it right here? Is this it? Actually, wait a minute. Let me check it out here. Hold on. Let me refresh this page. Let me do it on this wall because I don't think I want to do it on the other page. Okay, that's 2. Let's just do it right.
Your life better with a new job at UPS. Join Team Louisville as a warehouse worker. Earn $14.50 per hour in an essential job, plus get money for college. Search and apply now at upsjobs.com/Louisville.
Is it too loud?
That's upsjobs.com/Louisville.
I guess I got used to the other one.
Time now for The Take with Andy Sweeney.
Kind of loud in my ears.
Shame on you two. Shame on you, L1C4. That's going right at you, Mitch.
The Take with Andy Sweeney.
That's how you open the show.
Did you get fired from round of shots?
And James Strebel
He's hot today. He is. I like it.
on ESPN 680 and 105.7.
Kentucky's got two things going for them. Number one, they got a whole lot of talent, and they're just not gelling, or they're beginning to gel, but they got a whole lot more talent than most teams.
Make sure
in
you
the
give them that
country. And
positive
number
talk.
two, you know, those guys, those freshmen usually get on the campus like in July. They didn't get there till September. So, what are we, March 8th? This is
I mean, you know, they haven't won 4 in a row all year.
Well, they're going to.
I disagree. That's all I can say.
I'll skip ahead, y'all.
Delusional. Welcome in. It's a Tuesday. It's The Take. It's ESPN 680. It's 105.
Can you imagine if a Louisville fan was going to say we're going to win 4? Would he be asking, is that a delusional
3
take?
hours up until 6 o'clock.
He'd be saying, that's delusional.
James Strebel will be along here momentarily. We got the ACC
Lord, I
on the
don't know what it
TVs.
is.
We're feeling good. Mitchell Hannigan is back being a sports gambler. We have to get to.
Mitchell Hannigan.
Mitch, good afternoon,
God,
sir.
it's a
How are you feeling?
Good
You're
afternoon.
back. You're back.
That Miami-Pittsburgh 136 over is looking good, baby.
I
Is
don't
that
know
what
what
you
this
had,
is.
the
A
136?
76-point first half.
Let's
That's what you
go.
like to see.
Let's
how
go.
we're starting off March.
Mitch is back. When did you pay the man, by the way?
Today, this morning.
Oh, so it was this morning.
Yes.
Okay. Because I did, you know, hear through the grapevine. People did not know if I knew that you had paid the man. That did make it back to me in the office today at about 11:30
Is there any
or so.
skipping?
Yeah,
if I need to scroll through.
Oh goodness. Well, we shall see. Miami leads Pittsburgh 40-36. They just started the second half.
Okay, we got
North Carolina.
We got to
so
check
we'll
out
keep
that
you
first hour and
updated
see if there's any
with that
smoke
game. If
delivered,
it gets
y'all.
close, by the way, Mitch,
Because I don't want none of it out of
TV
context.
Broadcast, because ESPN Radio's not doing these games. I think we got Rick Pitino tonight. Isn't Iona gets going tonight?
Quinnipiac.
Oh, I feel like you butchered that. Did you butcher that?
I don't think I did. Quinnipiac. Well, now I'm going to butcher it. Let's just
there you go. There you go. There it is. There it is. So we are jam-packed today. We absolutely are jam-packed today. Some guests coming up today. LaFonso
do I need to turn
of
down?
ESPN college basketball
If we win
analyst
4
will join us
in a row,
at about
ACC's down.
3:40
If they win 4 in a row,
today.
it's great. Yeah, I know. I know, Will.
Conference Championship week there.
I know.
On ESPN TV, ESPN
We lose
Radio,
to teams
and
who are
much
favored
more.
over
By the way,
us.
Pittsburgh's had so many chances in this game. Miami's so bad, but so is Pittsburgh. And I don't even know who's even on
Virginia was
Pittsburgh's team
favored. You
anymore
lose to them, it's
as
like
I
the
watch
biggest
this
loss
game.
in school
They've
history.
had several people leave. Preston Spradlin will join us, head coach there at Morehead State. We'll talk with him. Cannot wait for that discussion. Mitch, how much do you want to lead that interview? You're the OVC guy. Do you want to lead the interview? Do you have a couple questions for Coach?
Well, first off, I'm just glad he beat Belmont because I dislike Belmont.
That
You
works.
hate Belmont.
Morehead,
it's a beautiful campus.
Morehead and Murray are rivals, but you know they're in my good graces because the beat Belmont and knocked them out of the tournament.
So you hate Belmont?
It was either 2 years ago or last year.
Rick Bird basketball. So we'll talk with Coach Spradlin, and then Mike DeCourcy will yell at him at TSN Mike. If you don't know why I'm giving you his Twitter right off the bat, but we are absolutely loaded. LaFonso Wells joining us here in 35 minutes. Okay, so before Big Boy gets here, and I don't know what Big Boy has today. I guess there was some tweet by Kyle Tucker made its way around the internet last night. Mitch, I fell asleep at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, like I'm 50, or like I'm sick about a reckless offense. And that apparently has got. Are you familiar with this?
Yes.
Because this has got BBN.
Let me hear what's going on.
This was last night, right?
Yes. Apparently, Kyle Perry said on his radio show, I'm guessing, because he does that every Monday night, right? He said,
I think the only thing I know that happens Monday night is round of shots. which Streetball's been fired
happen,
from.
yeah.
So yeah, it did not happen. He's
but
been fired.
We'll be taking Cal tomorrow, right, at 3:30.
Yes, about 3:30. I say 3:30. We'll see exactly what time.
Yeah,
Cal is available.
But anyways, he said, he doesn't want to play a reckless offense and shoot like 25 threes in a game, which is pretty much the norm for college basketball.
And so that got Kentucky fans in their feelings. Yeah, I can imagine that would. So we can talk about that.
We'll talk about it.
That at some
Don't
point.
skip
Mitch
it.
is back gambling, like I said.
Talk about it right now.
Off the top, okay. Number one, and I.
So that's all you had to say about that.
About this around the office, Mitch. Okay, but I did talk with Diener finally before I left. Okay, and here's the thing: is this show falling in love with Diener? Right? You brought this up today when you were cutting sound.
Yeah,
because he.
Can you imagine working at that place where all they're doing is making fun of all the shows? Where all they're doing is just making fun of all the other shows in the building. You didn't have nothing to say about Calipari saying a reckless offense with 25 threes? And you already moved on past that? Now you're trying... He gasses up somebody or takes some sound, a Diener, getting mad about Coach Mack or something. So you try to turn all the Louisville fans against Diener or try to turn them all against. He's an agent of chaos, y'all. Oh, man. Yes, losing to Virginia did suck. I agree. But they were favored. They did win the conference. They do have championship players on the team. Lauren, it's sometimes it's just like, I can't believe all drama, no sports. Right. That's been my point. I know he listening today. He's probably having a blast. He does call in. Okay, let me get that back going. Did I lose the spot? Hold on. Wait a minute. I messed it up. You know what? It's not difficult to get back to the spot. Actually, y'all, okay. Sorry. Only take a second. Sorry. I screwed that up, but I can skip right to it again. Okay.
Join Team Louisville as a warehouse worker.
Hey, welcome in. It's Tuesday. Mitch is at about 11. You butchered that. Analysts will
dislike Belmont.
How many boy gets Billy Reed with a blanket over my lap watching baseball? I don't know what's wrong with me. All in a tizzy. This was a event. I kind of was coy about this around the office. You fell in love because he is frustrated with Louisville basketball.
You're already on to Louisville basketball.
I scolded Process. Me and Process had a heart-to-heart today, okay? And what I told Process is, I'm like, you understand today that your boy Double D is frustrated by Louisville basketball, something that we talked about yesterday, and you can understand the frustration. You can understand, this is a big game, and Duke, by the way, is minus 1,000 to beat poor Boston College.
I got Boston College first half, though. I just need to be competitive for just a half.
Was it plus 7?
Plus 7.
Plus 7. I don't know, man. I good luck. That's what I'll say. You're gambling. Good luck.
No,
God
I
bless
didn't.
you. So I'm listening to Diener, and I'm like it's dawning on Diener. And then I talked to Drew today, and this is when I was scolding the Process. Okay. And what I said was this morning on the Diener show, you had Drew, who is frustrated with U of L basketball.
You see, that's an agent of chaos. You had Diener frustrated with U of L basketball, and he scolded the Process, Drew's producer. So imagine being a young producer of the Drew Diener show, and Andy's yelling at you because you're not making the producer mad, or you're not making the host mad enough. That's the dude that hired him. Sometimes I swear, sometimes I just watch y'all and be like, y'all are insane. Y'all
basketball right now. I think that's a fair word. He's wondering about them, okay? And you have Blankenbaker who's sitting there who doesn't agree with any of this. But then I talked to Drew today, and he's like, no, Blankenbaker, because Blank now 2 days on the air, I guess yesterday with Ennis, and I guess today now with Drew, is also down on Louisville basketball. And I'm sitting here, Mitch, I swear to you, and I'm sitting here saying, where is all of this around the office coming from? Right? Is it just that pest? It's Virginia, and that's what it is. And that's what I said yesterday. It's just that they're in such a bad mood about losing to Virginia. But I am
first time late night listener
with what I've heard from everyone
welcome.
but Maybin and Rummage, right? By the way, Big Daddy's here. There he is. I heard the dogs. I knew the minivans in front of the house. There you go. Have a big seat. There you go.
I don't know, y'all.
Looking good, feeling good. Got the focus. You tired?
First time
I'm intrigued by this Diener conversation.
Oh no!
I am just. I am stunned. I text
Jeff. The YouTube channel is Made for the Ville. MADEFORTHEVILLE. The YouTube channel is Made for the Ville. It's always up. That's why I say you need to follow that channel, because sometimes these aren't on social media, on Facebook or Twitter. So definitely follow the Made for the Ville YouTube channel. You can hit the subscribe. They'll send you a little notification whenever we go on live.
Dinner this morning.
Yeah.
I go, welcome.
Yeah.
That's all I said was welcome. I'm like, where did it's just the Virginia game got everyone in their feelings.
Well,
and that's the situation that Louisville fans are in. Now that's number one, okay?
Number one.
Number two is this. Chris Mack was asked about Carlik Jones today.
Was he?
And the quote reads much different than
nightmare.
the sound.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
So
it's something that you can't read the transcript. You need
to hear his voice.
You need to hear
nightmare is Carlik coming
Chris
back.
Mack was asked about Carlik Jones coming back. And by the way, don't point at Miami and Pittsburgh and shake your head.
No, Miami was leading.
You wish you were Pittsburgh.
No,
you wish you had a 10-11 record.
No,
your record's the same as Miami's pretty much.
Was leading, and I just pointed and laughed. That's it.
Chris Mack was asked, is he going to come back? And then I know this is like just Blankenbaker.
Sure.
I'm using him as an example,
right,
which is probably not fair. I'm just using him as an example. But he was talking about next year because isn't
it amazing how much content you can get out of a small comment
this ain't
like
looking too
Carlik.
good.
Right.
And what are you selling me for next year? Which is of course valid. Which are things that we've been talking about around here.
Right.
Okay. But
right, Juwan
goes, well, between Carlik and David Johnson and Malik Williams, if you get 2 out of those 3 back, you'll be pretty good. And I was in the shower listening to Blankenbaker and Diener. I was in the shower listening to Diener, and I almost fell. And I need a life alert.
Malik
someone to
is
help
likely
me.
coming back.
Help!
You need one of those mats.
No, I swear to you, my feet nearly flew out, and I was nearly laying on my back naked.
You're naked
listening
body.
to ESPN 680 and 105.7.
Trying to get the ambulance to come and pick you up.
And I'm thinking, because these teams are so whatever.
Alicia, I came in about
everyone is
11:15.
Early on the are they coming back? We haven't even got to conference play yet.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone's coming back out of that group that Blankenbaker said. I don't think Carlik Jones is coming back, and David Johnson. I think Mack, I'm on the 2-year deal here.
Yeah, then I'm
okay.
Out. See
and Malik has been here for 42 years. So if he wants to say a 43rd year, God bless him. It keeps Fred Hina employed.
There,
okay. Yeah. I mean that in all seriousness. Okay. And then I'm like Kentucky, and already I'm BJ Boston, a player they've hated. And I'm like, we're doing this a full month early.
Terry,
you have to.
Terry,
what else is there to talk about?
It's making me sick to my.
Terry, you don't need a medical red shirt this year. Everybody got the year back, so everybody can come back. Anybody who comes back, if the team wants you, if the coach wants you, you can come back. if Carlik doesn't show up on the boards, his dad said today he's coming back to school. If he doesn't like what the NBA is saying, Tim Sullivan literally tracked down his dad. He said it today. Is that a funny thing when you say, man, if we could get 2 out of 3 of them guys back, which Malik didn't play this season, you think Malik doesn't want a senior year? Malik didn't redshirt. Malik Williams is a true senior. Next year would be like if he redshirted. That turned into he's been here 42 years and it might be a 43. No, he's a true senior. He didn't redshirt. He played from the beginning. Right? Yeah, Terry. Yeah, listen, I didn't know. I was taking my nap too, and I woke up to the news. Steve's already all excited. Tell me. Well, we'll go back to it though, y'all.
Stomach. Well, what else is there to talk about?
Yes,
Glad you're
sick to your stomach because
you're
the
on the
daughter
Alien
of
podcast
Carly
tonight.
coming back.
Okay, 9 p.m.
Yes.
We can get to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's there.
You have something on Louisville fans and Rick Pitino.
I
sure.
do.
I'm sure everyone can't wait for that.
It has to do
The
with some things
content.
Drew Diener has been saying.
Oh yeah, the Louisville fans are now love Rick.
Well, it's part of it. Yeah.
So we can get to that at some point. And I have a new job for you.
You do.
I think that I have a job that's perfect for you around the office.
There
were a couple luminaries.
I fell in love.
And there was a conversation about you involved with some luminaries. How does that make you feel?
That makes me so happy.
How does that make you feel?
Oh,
It should make you feel like that. To play D1 basketball.
I didn't hear that part.
That make you feel.
Here
It should make you feel like
Here it
that.
is.
That picture, and I
want y'all to listen closely.
Desk. I was listening
You're
to
at your desk.
Y'all let me know.
Maybin and Rummage. I was on my break.
Right.
Listen to Maybin and Rummage.
You're always on a
after
break.
excuse.
You're
No, same time every day. I'm at 10:30 till about 11:15.
Now, I was in meetings. Did Maybin say that you had to play D1 basketball?
I didn't hear that part.
Oh, okay.
I heard the
to
part
give an
where
opinion,
I heard
which
the
would
part.
be unfortunate.
He was
a little
upset
bit.
at Mitch.
Did y'all just hear that? Did y'all just hear him get on there and just lie? Did y'all just hear that? Did y'all just hear what he did? I said Mitch is not talking from a player. He's not saying that from a player perspective on who you play against. So he's not talking from an athlete perspective on that one. Like that's literally, I literally said, because Steve said, oh man, and Mitch was like, Louisville fans are scared because they don't want to play Duke. And I was like, yeah, but that's Mitch. And Mitch is not really saying that from an athlete perspective on that one. Because that was my point. My point was I'm not allowed to root for Boston College because they're the easier team as a athlete mentality. And that's what I said. Did y'all hear what he just said on it? So now you got other media people listening to him and him saying, oh, that's unfortunate. They think I really said that. Like he literally got on there and just lied about something I said. I didn't say nothing like it. And Mitch was like, oh, kind of. No, Mitch, I was talking about you not speaking from an athlete perspective on the Duke situation. And I made that abundantly clear when I said it. Okay, I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, he said it a little bit. He hinted.
That make you
Yeah,
feel.
oh,
It should
yes.
make you feel.
You hear
like
that?
Sent me that picture, and I was at my desk. I was listening.
You're
to
at your desk. That's the first thing I thought. How does that make you? That make you feel?
Oh,
It should
listen
make
to
you
this,
feel
y'all.
like
You sent
that.
me that picture, and
Listen to
I was
this.
at my
This is
desk. I was listening
You're
to
at
little,
your
this is
desk.
lying
listening to
right
little
here.
Maybin and Rummage. I was on my break.
Right.
Listen to what
I like-
y'all heard what I
you're
said
break.
today.
No, same time every day. I'm at 10:30 till about 11:15.
Now I was in
on my break.
meetings. Did Maybin say that you had to play D1
So
basketball?
he didn't hear it.
I didn't hear that part.
Oh, okay.
I
So
heard
nobody
the part
heard it.
where
Opinion?
I heard
which
the
would
part.
be unfortunate.
He was
A little
upset
bit.
at Mitch.
Yeah, he said it a little bit. He hinted towards it.
But he and Rummage were saying they don't want any Chris. If you're negative about Chris Mack, don't text the show.
They don't want
Don't call in the
negativity.
show.
They don't want negativity.
Don't watch the YouTube channel. Don't do any of it. Get away. Stay away. What makes it awkward for
Wait,
Diener?
I want the hate.
Yeah.
I want people that like the show, but I also want people that dislike the show.
Sure.
That then go on message boards and stuff.
But he and Rummage were saying they don't want any
To play D1 basketball.
I was at my desk. I was listening.
You're at your desk.
Listen to a little Maybin and Rummage.
This
I
is
was on my
this
my
is what
break.
they do
Right.
in the
Listen to
studio.
me,
We
I like
work
it.
out.
I mean, you're always
Excuse
on a
after
break.
excuse.
You're,
No, same time every day. I'm at 10:30 till about 11:15.
now, I was in
on my break.
meetings. Did Maybin say that you had to play D1 basketball?
I didn't hear that
Oh,
part.
okay.
Think about
Did
this.
you give an
Where-
opinion?
Think about this. He's in meetings. Do y'all know who else is in there? Everybody else is, listen, it's only producers who work for Sweeney in there listening to the show. They're literally sitting there listening to waiting to twist something I said. So Andy didn't hear it. James didn't hear it. Mitch is kind of you're lying. You're lying. You heard exactly what I said. Y'all hear this? So when I start going nuclear, I want all y'all to know, thank you for joining the Midnights with Marques Maybin YouTube channel. Because here's the problem. Here's the problem, y'all. Problem is, I say, like, dude, like, I'm not playing a back and forth game with y'all. But the problem is, y'all, if I start saying hurtful things or if I start lying on them, guess what we're going to do? We all going to have a big company meeting. Hey, everybody needs to calm down a little bit, blah, blah, blah. But y'all can do that every day. You can mischaracterize. You can lie. You can do that on that show every single day. What are they going to do when Marques Maybin shows up and starts really just going at them? Can y'all imagine how hurt some feelings going to be when I start saying stuff like that? It's like doing that with them. You know what they're going to tell me? They're going to say, Marques, what you're saying is kind of hurting the brand. I listen to you try to sabotage Diener, Blake and Baker, Ennis, Rummage, Perrin. I listen to it all the time. But for some reason, when it starts going back the other way, then it's like, oh, hey, everybody, let's relax a little bit. Let's calm down, gentlemen. Right? Chuck said, I don't know how you put up with it. But y'all did hear that, though. Y'all heard what I said, and you heard what they just did. This is very important that y'all hear this. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually take it a step further. Y'all know I've always said, I don't want to be that guy that just says, I know and you don't know because you never play basketball. It's plenty of people who know. But when I say something in particular, and I want this example, playing the good team or playing the bad team and not being scared, and Mitch, you're not coming from an athlete perspective on that take. That was what I was pointing out on this one. Did Maybin say you have to play D1 basketball? I ain't said nothing about division. You must be thinking about that, because I wasn't saying that. Yeah, just make up something. Yeah, at this point, just make up something now. Just make up something and put that out there. But again, I am glad y'all hang out with me at night to hear this stuff. Right. Where you can just pull up and you catch a fade over this one. Good call.
I heard
Which
the
would
part.
be unfortunate.
He was
a little
upset
bit.
at Mitch.
Yeah.
I was at my desk. I was listening
You're
to
at your desk.
Listen to a little Maybin and Rummage. I was on my break.
Right.
Listen to Maybin and Rummage give
I mean, you're always on a break.
Excuse. No, same time every day. I'm at 10:30 till about 11:15.
Now, I was in meetings. Did Maybin say that you had to play D1 basketball?
I didn't hear that part.
Oh, okay.
I heard the
to
part
give an
where
opinion?
I heard
which
the
would
part.
be unfortunate.
A little bit.
To give an opinion is what he just said, y'all. Could y'all see me ever saying something like that? You have to play Division I basketball to give an opinion. To give an opinion, period. Would I ever say anything like that? As long as I've been in radio, like, have I ever said you got to play Division I basketball to even give an opinion? Y'all hear that? He didn't even hear the show. He was in a meeting. So you see how you see what he ran with on that? Like what if I did what I'm doing now on the show? What if I went and got that sound and went back and said what I said, clipped it up and said, this show is full of lies? Like, what if I really just did that tomorrow? Just say, you know what? I'm going to get my sound from what I said, and then I'm going to take this sound. And for the first 40 minutes of the show, I'm going to say, every day they lie about this kind of stuff. You think we would have to have a meeting, right? Y'all know we would have to have a meeting. I swear, y'all. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, listen, Chris. I'm comfortable saying yes. In this situation, Division I helps me see something you don't see right here. In this situation in particular, I can see something you don't see. But saying you got to play one, I've never been. I ain't never been on that. Or if I say, yeah, Mitch, that perspective is not being, from an athlete perspective, or a high, whatever, high level athlete. Listen, Chuck. I mean, here's the problem, though. Here's the problem, and I know I told y'all this before. I know I'm recycling this, but when I tell you, I don't have time in my life. Jocelyn knows, like I literally don't have time for this. I got babies, and I got life and love and happiness and all this other stuff. And even with my profession, they have 3 people cutting sound all day, sitting around cutting sound to Diener, cutting sound to Bob, cutting sound, listening to Marques, listen to every second of Middays with Marques Maybin to find one quote. You're not even, so you're getting all your sports from the other sports shows. John Calipari said something, you spent 1 second saying, did Calipari say this? Okay, moving right along. Louisville and Diener. Y'all been listening with me. Y'all have been literally listening to Maybin and Rummage and Maybin saying you got to play D1 to give an opinion. Boy, you got a demon inside you. Boy. Right? Like what kind of demons are inside of you where you got to lie like that? That's not okay. I mean, or are you just so confident that I won't clip this up and run it back? But here's the thing, I don't even get into back and forth like that. I don't do that. I don't do that back and forth, little stupid. I can cut up more sound than you, and I can chop and splice more sound than you. Nobody has time for that. Jeez. Jeff, listen, I thought it would be beneficial for me to say, but I've never said you can't comment on something or you can't have an opinion on something because you didn't play. Like, I tell everybody, I felt like I didn't belong there. I was just good, and but I was watching more than I was enjoying, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how much I respected, other people. Chris, I know, but no, I mean, JT, listen. They don't want to step on no BBN toes. And even if they do, you know what they'll do? They'll step on BBN toes and then they'll spend the next hour shoe shining. That's all it is. That's all it is. Y'all want to go a step further? Steve, you know what? Since y'all are in here, let's show a little something. Steve probably doesn't want me doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyway, I believe, because this is important, and only the real people at night really see what's going on. Okay, 4 hours ago. Okay, because I do want y'all to see this. Okay, this is gonna be important. Okay, stick around. Don't move. Okay, what we're gonna do is, okay, we're gonna. How do we stop? Okay, we're gonna remove that. I'm gonna share. Okay, stop. I'm gonna stop sharing that screen. I want y'all to. This is what happens. This is what happened today. Okay. I'm gonna come back to this page so y'all can see. I want to see. Yeah, right, Shane. We all work for the same company. Let me go through this. Let me just hit these real quick. Bang, bang. Right. What about Calvin? Yeah, I know. They mentioned that, and they spent the last 15 minutes hating on Louisville since then. So here's that. Here's this. And he works for Sweeney, so whatever. Okay. Listen, okay. I'm going to read to y'all what Stephen Rummage tweeted out, right? A simple tweet. And watch the response to the tweet. Steve Rummage, he sent out a normal tweet. And I want y'all to see the way people responded to Stephen Rummage's tweet. Okay, actually, I'll do it with this one. Okay, so Steve tweets out, I would bet everything I own there isn't another university in the nation that deals with the local scrutiny and dang near rooting against them that the University of Louisville does. That's what Steve tweeted out. Seems like you locally, like you just really want them to have to lose. This is a frustrated Steve. Three retweets, 164 likes. First thing you get, locally, who is hard on U of L from Mark Ennis? Like, Steve just made a comment. Mark, why are you trying to get Steve caught up in a name thing, given thing? Like, dude, why that one? Okay. Steve says, Mark, seriously? Charles McGee, it's because the local media resists the city so much. Are you capable? Fair enough, right? Then Sweeney comes in. Aren't you a UT fan? There's your answer. Didn't have to go too far. Steve Rummage, that is absolutely not the case. I listen in the car. Yes, I'm from Tennessee. I go to Tennessee. They don't bomb on the local teams like that. Locally, they don't bomb on that. They don't. Okay, moving on. Blah, blah, blah. Sickening to be honest. Thinks otherwise, he's blind. Okay, 100% agree. Even more that now that George is gone, George is an awesome AD. George might have been a bully. Listen, they turned George into a bully. Here's the thing. Okay, this is what y'all got to know. Y'all should know this by now. If you're Tom Jurich And you got to listen to Andy do that every day to the University of Louisville. Just trying to clown, drive down the brand constantly. And then Andy shows up, you know what I'm saying, at the Louisville event talking about where's my free media pass? Where's my stuff? You know, where's my access? I need all this so I can keep on talking crap about Louisville. I mean, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but would you be surprised if Tom Jurge stopped being nice to the local media? Or started cutting, maybe giving people better seats or taking care of different media different. If you were Tom Jurge and you were listening to that every single day, Tom Jurge used to listen to me. So Tom Jurge listens to me on the radio. And then he listens to Andy lie about what I said. If you're Tom Jurge, wouldn't you say, I'm not letting those guys work. I'm not working with the same advertisers as those guys. You know what I'm saying? You would get pissed. You would get pissed. Hold on one second, y'all. Listen, Vince Tyree is going to turn into that pretty soon. If Vince Tyree is going to have to defend the reputation of the Louisville program, eventually he's going to stop playing. He's going to stop letting people take advantage of the courtesies. That's why Tom Jurge turned into a bully. Because I can't let y'all keep on driving the brand of Louisville down all day long and still getting in this locker room and still getting around my players and getting around my coaches. All you do is try to, besmirch, because all you want to do is be the next Pat 40 or to be the next Matt Jones. You see, they made their name. No, they're different. They're better than you. Pat 40's better than you. Matt Jones is better than you, what he does. But everybody wants to be the next Pat 40 and Matt Jones. So that was going. That's all Steve said. And again, you got Sweeney and them, biting at him. Marques biting at him for no reason. Who cares? I tweeted what I tweeted. Why are you trying to get me to name names? I mean, unless you felt like he was talking about you or something. From local news, if you able to see, whatever. Chris Mack is who Tom Jurge would have hired. Also, right. Does he answer who that? Two former heroes been 24/7 passion. Scapegoat in the way shit. Oh, I agree to the rule. What is this a reference to? Maybe it's make it so easy. Oh God, this is BBN. Look. Ed Downs, master of is a WKU dude. Yeah. They bombing on Steve. What sport? We play more sports than the Cats. This is what happened to Steve for just saying that. Fans of other programs, right? Somebody said hashtag Eves. I'm just being honest. Oh God. So yeah. So your boy Rummage can't even say, he can't even get that opinion. So yeah, that's basically how you operate. You get to lie and say what you want and say, oh, Maybin said you got to play D1 to give an opinion. How can you feel comfortable lying like that? How does somebody feel comfortable lying like that? Literally lying with my name in your mouth. And you know that I'm going to be a problem if I start calling you out on that. You know it's going to be a problem, y'all.
Yeah, he said it a little bit. He hinted towards it.
But he and
Okay.
Rummage were saying
Think about that.
If you're 30 till about 11,
Even Mitch
around
said,
the office.
I was
There were a
even Mitch
couple
said
luminaries.
I hinted
And there was
about
a
that.
conversation about you involved with some luminaries.
Yeah, that's
How does
a
that make you
serious
feel?
allegation, ain't it?
How does that make you
Yeah,
feel?
oh,
It should
yes.
make you feel
If
like
you
that.
sent me that picture, and I was at my desk. I was listening.
You're
to
at your desk.
So this is what they do, y'all.
Rummage. I was on my break.
Right.
Listen to Maybin and Rummage
I like.
give
I mean, you're always
excuse
on a
after
break.
excuse.
You're,
No, same time every day. I'm at 10:30 till about 11:15.
now I was in
on my break.
meetings. Did Maybin say that you had to play D1 basketball?
I didn't hear that
Oh,
part.
okay.
I heard
So
the
you don't
part
know what I
opinion.
said.
I heard
Which
the
would
part.
be unfortunate.
He was
A little
upset
bit.
at Mitch.
Yeah, he said it a little bit. He hinted towards it.
But he and Rummage were saying they don't want any Chris.
Just
If
hinting towards
you're negative about Chris Mack, don't text the show.
They don't want
Don't call him.
negativity.
Unfair criticism is what we say. Unfair criticism is what we say. You realize people say Chris Mack is owned by a Virginia or something, and they will say, I mean, even when that guy hit the last second shot when Louisville choked, yeah, that wasn't Chris Mack coaching that team. So Virginia's okay. Chris Mack should be fired because Virginia owns Chris Mack. But now you think Rick Pitino was his is all of a sudden, okay, this is what they do, y'all. They run coaches out of town and then they talk about how that coach was better. Every person on the planet sat around and complained about how Virginia owns Rick Pitino. Every person on the planet says Kentucky owned Rick Pitino. Right? When people say your tournament record, it's because you're getting buys and double buys. So by the time the games get to you in the ACC tournament, it's already better teams. Chris, odds are Malik 90% in my opinion. DJ 10% in my opinion. Carleek is about 40% in my opinion. 30 to 40%. Let's say 35. Carleek's probably 35%. Chris, I'm starting to think some other feelings are involved. Somebody has some feelings that I don't know about. But I'll tell you what, y'all stuck around with me good. DJ is 0% coming back. Listen, y'all get out of here. I'm gonna do this all night. And that's exactly what I wanted to hear. And I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna meditate on it. And if I feel like I'm ready to go hardcore smoke, I'm gonna do it. And I'm glad y'all are here to see the calm before the storm. Beat Duke, Jason. I hear you. People, I know, Lauren. I know. And I feel like I'm wasting my time fighting against it sometimes. Yeah, but Birdhead Ryan, like, there's going to be backlash and hurt feelings. And here's the problem. It's always the sensitive people who hold the grudges. You know what I'm saying? So then I don't want to be in a nasty work environment because everybody's going to feel like I just embarrassed everybody. And they can't deal, like I say, they can all throw those little darts and stuff, but they can't handle anything. They can't handle anything. Trust me. So when I decide to do it, it's kind of like one of those, there ain't no coming back from it. Now I got to sit in the office with a bunch of hurt feeling people for the next 6 months. It's not a fun environment to be in. So sometimes I'm just like, whatever. But you keep on with that, we might have to play ball. Y'all enjoy y'all night. Eat something good.